This is the liver. Okay, this liver broadly it has two surfaces. What you are seeing here, this is the diaphragmatic surface and this one is the visceral surface. Diaphragmatic surface and visceral surface. If you go into details, again this diaphragmatic surface is divided into superior surface, anterior surface, right lateral surface, posterior surface, and this is called as the visceral surface or inferior. This is inferior surface. Okay. In detail, it is 5 surfaces, broadly 2 surfaces. Now, when you see this anterior surface, there are not many things, but some things are there which is important. What you see here, this is called as the falciform ligament. This groove is for the falciform ligament. Then this one and this one is, this is right side, this is left side. So this is right anterior coronary ligament. This is right posterior, left anterior coronary. Right anterior coronary, left anterior coronary. Here you have left posterior coronary and here you will have right posterior coronary. So anterior right coronary, posterior right coronary. Anterior right coronary, posterior right coronary. Both these anterior and posterior coronary will form triangular ligament. What you see here, this is the right triangular ligament and here you will have the left triangular ligament. So again I will repeat, falciform ligament, right coronary ligament, 2 layers, anterior layer and posterior layer. Both the layers, they will join the right triangular ligament. Left coronary layer, ligament, 2 layers, anterior layer and posterior layer. Both will join and they will form the left triangular ligament. Clear? Okay. Next we will go to the visceral surface. In the visceral surface, why it is called visceral surface? Because it is a when you see this visceral surface is related to most of the viscera.
Yes.
That's why it is called as a visceral surface, and this is related to the diaphragm. So because diaphragm will come like this, so this is related to the diaphragm. You see here, what you see, this is the diaphragm. So if I put it back like this,
will cover the liver.
yes, it will completely cover the liver.
Yes.
Okay, here also if I put to this side also, this is the diaphragm. So if I put it like this, this is also will also cover the liver. So this, that's why this surface is called as a completely as a diaphragm. And this is the visceral surface because it is related to many visceras. Now I will show you which visceras it is related to. Before going to which visceras it is related to, here we will first finish off the ligaments. Here we saw some ligament, falciform ligament, right and left coronary ligament, right and left triangular ligament. Here like that 2 more ligaments are there. One is called as, here what you see white in color,
Yes.
this is called as ligamentum teres.
Okay.
Teres. Okay. Here there is one groove. This groove is for ligamentum venosum. Ligamentum venosum. This lobe is caudate lobe. Just next to the caudate lobe, this one side of the caudate lobe, there is groove for ligamentum venosum. Other side of the caudate lobe, there is groove for inferior vena cava, where this inferior vena cava is lodged. Okay. So caudate lobe, one side you have groove for ligamentum venosum, other side you have groove for inferior vena cava, and this one is the groove for ligamentum teres. Okay. Now before going into diaphragmatic the visceral surface, I will just say you the 4 lobes. This lobe is called as the right lobe. This lobe is called as the left lobe. This lobe is called as the caudate lobe. This lobe, which is quadrangular in shape, is called as the quadrate lobe. This is called as the quadrate lobe, which is quadrangular in shape. Now the diaphragmatic surface, what are the impressions for these visceras? On this lobe, which is the left lobe, behind the left lobe, this impression is for the stomach. Okay, see, if I keep it like this, this is the left lobe. So below this left lobe, this is impression for the stomach. Okay, so this is impression for the stomach. Then coming on to the right lobe. In the right lobe, again I will put it back like this. When I put it back like this and I take it out, you can see what is present here and here.
Suprarenal gland and
Yes. Which suprarenal gland?
right
Right suprarenal gland and right
kidney.
Okay, so here it is related to the right suprarenal gland and the right kidney. Okay, then again I put it. What is this?
Transverse colon.
Transverse colon. What is this called as? This turn?
Flexure.
Yes, very good. So this is called as it is present in the right side. So it is called as either right flexure or also called as, because it is related to the
Kidney
hepatic flexure. Okay, so you see here this area, it is related to this area. Okay, you have the transverse colon. Just a minute. Okay, you can pause the video.